I'm Lawrence Brenner here with...
I'm DoomKitty.
Now, many of you may have seen Ivy DoomKitty around on Facebook and everything, but many of you may or may not know that she is also the figure model for Frank Cho. Can you tell us more about being a cosplayer and the figure model for such a great artist?
Sure. Well, as far as the figure modeling goes for Frank Cho, I do some modeling for him at a comic convention called Big Wild Comic Fest every year, where I've been doing it for 3 years now, and we now leave the costume to the fans to decide what I'm going to wear every year. For example, this past year, all the fans decided that I would be wearing Red Sonja, so I made a Red Sonja costume, went on the stage and did a few poses, and then Frank Cho directed the entire audience as to how to draw women in style, paying attention to, like just the female body and like just, how this muscle, would cause this certain movement or whatever, how to draw women, in essence.
And that sometimes that a pose that might be natural for you, people might not think it's natural, but it is for you, so that comes through.
Absolutely. A lot of poses that seem very uncomfortable, like for example, this image right here on my calendar, it looks very unnatural, but I can actually twist my body in that format, in that way, so that you can show an image like that.
That's really fascinating. Now, what's some of the other things that you think about when doing in cosplay modeling and stuff like that for poses and products to do?
In terms of
like when you're thinking of a print, like what goes into it, like what poses do you want to do, or?
Well, pretty much I tend to select characters that I have a background, I know their background, characters that I like. There's certain things that I want to display when I'm doing that character, like for example when I did Ms. Marvel, even though I did do an image, like for example like this one, Ms. Marvel's really strong. So I did an image where, she's lifting up a plane. And there's also, she's also like a pilot. So when I did the shoe, I made sure the shoe was done at, it was actually an airport, like an airplane graveyard, so to speak. So
a boneyard.
Exactly. So when I did the shoe, I made sure that it was done at a place that had, airplanes that would work with that character. I do pay attention to like location for some of them. I do want to make sure that there is, that the location's good for that particular character. And if that's not possible, then it'll be done in studio with the background edited if necessary.
Okay, cool. Now, what's some of the fun things you like to do around conventions and conventions you're looking forward to?
Honestly, for me, it's meeting the fans. I enjoy coming to a con, meeting the fans, getting able to interact with them and talk with them, because you can only do so much online. You can only talk to them so much online or message them. But when you see them face to face and you can have that interaction and that connection, for me, that's the one thing that I look forward to going to cons.
Awesome.
Now, in terms of cons that I will be going to, these have not been announced yet, but I will be going to New York Comic Con this year, Comic-Con. There's a possibility I might be in Texas, I'm not sure, but one other confirmed one is I will be at Wizard World, Ohio, which is
awesome. Well, sorry for a little bit of noise, but you know how it is at cons. Thank you very much for interviewing with me, and I look forward to seeing you at my local super event, New York Comic Con.
Thank you, and I look forward to seeing you there.
Okay.